I get asked all the time, if there was like the bottom line of things that you wanted to be doing nutrition wise to help us age well, what would it be, Jen? And so I thought I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it in 4 simple little nutrition tips. If I thought of the priorities that I know influence my body to stay strong, fit, and healthy as I age, but also be feeding our body everything, these are it. Nice and simple. So what I know is that biohacking, and that is a big term that's around nowadays, and that's just the whole living from a place of prevention that we say as naturopaths. And what we're doing today is impacting our health moving forward. So let's dive in. These are what I see as the core basics. You want to do these. The first one is, and this is no surprise, that we want to cut out the crap. The reality is that almost everything we eat, aside from fresh fruit and veggies, has processing to some degree. Now, if you're having cheese, for instance, or butter, it started off as milk, but it had to be processed to be able to bring it to a product that you eat as cheese or butter. And yes, without refrigeration, it's going to spoil. Okay, so that's a good version, so to speak, of processed food, where things like junk food, chips and lollies and soft drinks and just all the other kind of crap that you find packaged that's full of nasties, that's not good. Okay, so I think if there was one food within that category of crap food, or two. One is refined white bread, white rice, or white pasta. That shit's poison and it leaches minerals out of your body. That's one. The other one is high fructose corn syrup. Now, fructose in nature, found as a real sugar, it's cool, but high fructose corn syrup is a scary, messy thing, and it's just used so extensively nowadays. And fructose it's kind of like energy now, and then it can crash. So obviously you want to get rid of all the crap soft drinks and juices that you buy. Bottled juices and things nowadays have got added sweetness to them. Watch out for that. That's a trap. But even when it comes to fruit, I eat the fruit versus drink fruit juice. I'm not a fruit juice girl. I'd rather eat an orange and have all the right fiber and all the other nutrients in it than have just the juice and miss out on so much important part. So close to nature is to eat the piece of fruit versus have it as a juice. But so many juices nowadays, people go, no, it's juice and it was bottled today. Yeah, but guess what? They're still adding crappy sugars. Sad and true. Number 2 is to actually eat less. So intermittent fasting is the go. I, as a naturopath, it fits our thinking around how we've got to have a rest day a week. All of our body systems are working. And even our digestive system. I'm on a cleanse day, an intermittent fasting day today, and I'm going to do a double today and tomorrow. So the benefits are endless. Everything from helping with cardiovascular disease, preventing things like Alzheimer's, type 2 diabetes, having your body in a less stressed, rested place allows your body to help prevent from things like cancers, just all your body's, tapping into autophagy. Autophagy is where our body is naturally has all these damaged and dying cells in our body. And so doing things like intermittent fasting, provided it's supported properly, helps that renewal of those cells. So for tapping into anti-aging properties, intermittent fasting is just right up there. It really is, apart from all the other benefits. The thing is, a lot of people think it's just not eating. Just not eating puts a stress on your body. Your body's inside the alkaline corridor, hopefully. The majority of the time, we're all kicked in and out all day. That's what happens. That's life. We want you in more than you are out. So if you are just not eating, it puts a stress on your body. Cortisol still rises. You're outside the corridor. So I'm huge on intermittent fasting and its benefits, which naturopaths would call kind of cleanse days, but it's done supported, and it's supported with herbs. I'll put a link in the show notes to exactly the herbal tonics that I take that contain adaptogens, so your body's not, cortisol racing during cleanse days, but also herbs to support all your natural detoxifying body systems. Okay, so I'll put a link to that in the show notes. You can go and check it out. So yeah, intermittent fasting is really cool for many, many, many benefits. And particularly, and it's not even about scales. And in fact, some people, if you just do calorie deprivation, their body can lose weight on the scales and their body can be more unhealthy. And that's because your body, if you've got a hormonally and an out of balance body, you eat less, exercise more, you make a smaller body with a higher percentage of out of balances, and the fat stays the same or even increases. So fasting is awesome, and it has to be done properly, supported with herbs, so your body's not under stress while you're doing it. Okay, so check out the link in the show notes. The next one is to eat more protein. Oh my gosh, this is huge. So naturopathically, I've always told my patients like about 1.5 grams per kilo of body weight per day is a minimum. So if you are a 60-kilo woman, you want to be having about 90 grams of protein. But even more is showing in research to be better. Okay, so if you've got a strong, fit, healthy body, normal kidney function, all your body systems are usually working, you're wanting to have somewhere up to twice. So if you're a 60-kilogram woman, you're wanting to have about 120 grams of protein per day. So that and good quality protein. And we're a place where people really commonly go off track with protein is they say, yeah, I'm having 100-gram chicken breast. Yeah, but 100-gram chicken breast has about 27 grams of protein. We're talking about just the protein quantity or content of a food. I supplement my body with a nutrition shake. Again, it's not a calorie deprivation shake. It's actually like a full meal replacement, 40-30-30, the right balance of good proteins, fats, and carbs, contains all the enzymes, pre and probiotics, all those things are in it, and 8 grams of fiber. And I get about 35 grams of protein per nutrition shake. I'll put a link in the show notes. Go and check it out if you want. I've been working with this one for years and it's bloody awesome. Comes from New Zealand grass-fed cows, super easy and really cool. Anyway, check out the link. The next one is to drink less alcohol. The reality is that alcohol, it kills brain cells, but it's also an empty calorie source that's got no nutritional value. It's a load of fun, but it's no nutritional value. And that oxidization of ethanol, alcohol, stops, delays fat oxidization. And so if people are wanting to lose fat, and particularly things like, you know, your visceral fats and things, drinking alcohol just has to go. It just does. And, you know, it has a very acidifying effect on the body. So then, you know, carcinogens, all those kind of thing, and killing brain cells are just a reality with it as well. So, you know, I'm not saying you have to not drink, but maybe it's worth cutting back. And as someone I was an alcoholic in my 20s, I got sober at 26. I did 26 years of not a drop of alcohol. And nowadays I'll have 1 or 2 drinks, maybe every couple of fortnight or more or something like, you know, or longer. It's not a priority. It's an occasional thing if I choose I want to do it. So just a thought. There's so much research that shows that it's just not what you want to be doing to your body majority of the time. So this is a quickie, but this is the bottom line. People keep saying, Jen, just what's the bottom line? What do I do? So the healthy hacks are: 1, cut out the crap. Cut out the crap. Eat the piece of fruit versus have the fruit juice. Cut out the shitty sugars. Cut out the refined and processed white bread, white rice, white pasta. Have brown bread, brown rice, brown pasta. Done. Reduce the alcohol or eliminate, your choice, but well and truly reduce. Number 3 is to work on increasing the quality protein in your diet consistently. Okay, so protein pacing is real. So many people too, they won't be having protein with breakfast. They're just having a feed at the end of the day. And you want to spread it out through the day, and ideally 1.5 to 2 times your body weight of kilos in grams of protein per day. And then number 3 is try on intermittent fasting. If you haven't done it yet and you're not sure, send me a message. Okay, you can get me at jennifer@jenniferjefferies.com. Send me a message because I'd love to help you with intermittent fasting. I think it's amazing. It totally gets my naturopath tick because it is a naturopathic principle that we have a rest day a week. All of our body systems, they work, and digestive system, when you're feeding it all day, every day, absolutely, it needs a rest too. So check it out. If you want to check out the show notes, head over to www.healthylifehacks.com.au, and there I'll put a couple of links, 2 links, one to exactly the tonics that I take for my nutritionally supported fasting days, so herbal tonics. And the other one is to my favorite protein shake. So go and check it out. You're most welcome to if you want, but otherwise they are the core basics to be able to use nutrition as the most powerful intervention to aging well.